So let's talk a little bit about your summer program. It sounds like you guys were able to help a lot of families, so tell me about that.
So, hey, good morning. It's a quiet place right now, but in a couple hours we're going to be buzzing with activity. We'll have a team of volunteers in here helping us get ready for our summer feeding program. Our summer feeding program this year is probably different than most summer feeding programs in the community. We, quite honestly, we struck out on our own, if you would. Historically, we followed USDA guidelines. USDA oversees the program. And again, historically, pre-COVID, those guidelines required us to have children come in at a specific time, a specific location to eat a specific meal. So if a child wanted lunch, they had to go to a certain site, eat lunch, and we weren't allowed to send anything home with them. We couldn't bundle meals. Well, when COVID hit, USDA waived all those requirements, and we had a chance to learn a different way. So we adopted a drive-through model of distribution, and honestly, we went from serving about 110 kids a week under the old model, under the old regulations, to in 20 and 21, we averaged about 375 kids a week that we were serving. So as we were planning for 2022, we were hoping those waivers would be extended, but they weren't. So we decided to forego funding from the USDA and kind of take a leap of faith and do what we felt was right, which was execute a model that could serve more children. So this afternoon, Thursday afternoon, we'll have the first of 4 different summer feeding distributions that we'll have this week alone. And we run it every week through August 12th. But tonight we'll serve, we'll execute our summer feeding program at our farm stand location from 4 to 6. And then on Friday mornings we have 3 other locations that we'll be doing distributions at from 9 to 11. This year, we're seeing about 500 children per week. We'll distribute over 52,000 meals this summer. We're able, by running this model, we're able to provide 7 days worth of breakfast and lunch items for each child. And honestly, I think demand is up because of some lingering COVID effects, but also because of inflation and the price increases we're seeing with gas, food, and energy. And this is just our way of making sure that we're taking care of the families and the children in our community.
You just talked a little bit about need. Tell me what your numbers have been like over the last couple of years. Have you seen this summer more need than in previous summers?
Yeah, over the last couple of years, pre-COVID, we were serving about 110 children per week. And we were able to do that 3 days a week. We're now, this summer, we're on track to average about 500 children per week. And we're providing 7 days worth of breakfast and lunch items. That's 14 meals a week per child.
For a lot of kids, the only meal that they're getting is their meals at school. So why is it so important for children to be able to come here over the summer and get food?
A healthy diet is important for mind, body, and spirit. And, if you go without lunch, if you go without breakfast, if you go without the fuel to grow and learn and just have a brighter future.
Yeah, that's great. Anything else that I should ask you about pertaining to what kinds of meals and foods are kids receiving at these camps?
So, with our summer feeding program, our nutrition coordinator puts together a different menu each week. So our menus include fruits, vegetables. We have homemade quesadilla wraps, homemade sub sandwiches, but they're all based around healthy, nutritious alternatives for kids for breakfast and lunch. Lots of fruit, lots of vegetables.
Yeah, that's great. And you guys are doing this in addition to the other services you offer, or have you just focused on this for the summertime?
No, our regular distribution services continue. We have distribution both at our warehouse the third week of the month, and we run our distributions at our farm stand the other 3 weeks of the month. So we're covering families, we're helping support families all month long. And it really goes towards our primary mission, which is helping provide access to healthy, nutritious food for folks who are in need.
Yeah, cool. That was perfect. Anything else on the summertime food distributions?
Well, we took this leap of faith and gave up government funding, knowing that we live in a community that is filled with generous folks, and it's paying off for us. You know, at the end of the day, if you do a little math, we're able to produce breakfast and lunch meals for under $1.70 each. So it's very economical, and it's a great way to help support children through the summer.
So just so I'm clear, because I saw it in Brett's email that you guys have done away with federal funding, but so you said that kids would have to come in and sit and eat their meal here. Is that true? Is that why you said we can't do this? There's a better way?
Yeah, under federal guidelines have reverted back to pre-COVID times. So other programs, other summer feeding programs that are running right now are having children come in and eat in a congruent setting. So they have to come, parents have to bring them to a specific location at a specific time. Children have to come in, eat, and they can't take anything home with them for the rest of their family.
This is very convenient. Families can come and get their food for the whole 2 weeks.
Based on feedback from our families, they're finding this to be a very, very positive way because it provides them access to the food they need for their children, but it lets them serve their children's meals on their schedule. And they don't have to be running around town every day trying to get a lunch. They have it. They have it at home. They can prepare it ahead of time, irregardless of what the children are doing during the summer.
Yeah, and families can work, which is so important. I'm thinking, like, how can you be taking your kid to lunch if, you have a job? Cool. Okay. So tell me how folks can help if they're interested.
With our summer feeding program, since we've foregone federal funding, we're inviting the public to sponsor a child. And it's $250 to sponsor a child for 10 weeks. That provides 140 meals for that child throughout the summer.
That's incredible. Have you seen the community really step up and say, I want to help?
That's one of the reasons we were comfortable taking the leap of faith. Our community has been extremely generous. They understand the need, they know how we operate, and we're blessed that they trust us to serve families in need. So the community has really responded in a positive way.